So we're gonna move on and get into a little of the brain. So we're gonna kind of go like heart, head, and that body-mind connection, kind of bring it together. This next person that I'm bringing, it is my pleasure. I can hardly even keep myself together. Her name is Glenda Momrelle. She is an LMHC, that's a licensed mental health counselor. CASAT. The CASAT, what does that stand for?
Alcohol and substance abuse counseling.
What she said, yes. And NCC.
So for the National Board of Counselors.
Okay. She's a mental health therapist providing services in Queens. Come on next to me and talk. Queens, individual, adolescent, couples. And she's attending with one in addition. I kept that in there.
Yeah.
This woman means so much to me. This was the therapist that helped me look into myself. You are the person who taught me that I will be okay. You told me that it was going to change, that I can have faith and to hold on. And I did those things. And here I am. Thank you. Glenda Momrelle.
I have to say that I'm very happy to be here. When I received the call from Cashel, I was elated to see the progress that she has made. And it shows that mental health illnesses does not have to be in the dark, or you don't have to be ashamed of it. You can embrace it and you can use it to propel you into different places. And that's what I love about working with individuals who have been diagnosed with different mental health illnesses. I am a licensed mental health counselor, and I particularly like to work with those individuals who have been challenged sometimes through some form of trauma. I find there's a lot of healing in that area, a lot of healing that is overlooked because sometimes our behaviors are not in sync with what we are feeling. Sometimes we have a hard time expressing ourselves, and it exhibits itself through behaviors that sometimes we might be shameful or have guilt over. I like to help to rectify that challenge or that conflict that happens on the inside. And the piece that we just watched is an amazing display of the challenge that is internal that often we don't see. Yes. We see someone smiling, they have this beautiful smile and they're walking around and they look great. But there's a turmoil that's going inside that we cannot see. And so through counseling, I found that you can attack or address that turmoil and find a place of balance within yourself. And that is great through movement. Some people feel it within your body. You need to just shake it off or find a way to get it out. Some people get it out through talking. Some people get it out through running, screaming at times, whatever channel or whatever avenue. But mental health is, again, a very taboo topic. And I think when we embrace it, we find that the healing is so much more. We don't have to be ashamed to say I have a mother with a mental health illness who has blue hair. We can say it recognizing that some healing can still come. So I offer services to adolescents as well as young women and men in the Queens location, about 10 minutes from here. I particularly offer evening hours because I know most people work, and sometimes it's hard to juggle. How do I still work and supply the needs that I need to live every day, as well as take care of my mental health state? And often that state gets put to the side. The problem with that is, if we're not stable in our minds, we can't live a healthy life, make decisions, keep jobs. Sometimes we have chaotic relationships or have a hard time holding on to a job. And if we are not stable within ourselves mentally, it makes it very hard to keep our life intact. So I particularly offer later hours for those who work to try to create that balance. I do have cards. I know we have a time limit. So, and I know there are some wonderful performances here. I'm eager to work and share my information as well as the information here, because everyone has different ways or different modes of expressing themselves and receiving healing. Some people might not have coordination. I don't. So dance would not be for me. But talk might be for some others. And so I brought my business cards, and I will leave them with Cashel, and we'll have them here. And I just really hope that everyone can find some place of healing, recognizing that some of these pieces may bring up some things for you, and it's okay. You can breathe through those, recognize the feelings that you're experiencing, where you feel them in your body, and notice that it's a cue to tell you something is off balance, okay? So enjoy.
Thank you.